Hey guys, how you doing? Well, today I'm going to take you through a list of all the bad actors, viruses, malwares, and digital threats that you, your grandmother, and her great-granddaughter should know about, right? So let's get on with it. In today's digital age, there are many online threats that can harm our devices, steal our personal information, or compromise our security. You don't need to be a tech expert to understand these dangers, but knowing what they are and how they work can help keep your devices safe. Let's dive into 25 common digital threats, explained simply. Number one, malware. Most dangerous. Simple version, malware is like a bad illness for your computer. It can cause problems like stealing your information or making your computer act strangely. Tech explanation, malware is a general term for any malicious software designed to harm or exploit a device. It can take various forms like viruses, trojans, and ransomware, often causing significant damage. We're going to learn more about these ones in the video further. Malware, software, soft plus ware, malware, malicious ware. All right, so very simple. Let's move on to the next one, which is virus. Simple version. A virus spreads from one computer to another like a cold spreading between people, right? It can infect files and programs. Tech explanation, a virus attaches itself to legitimate software or files and spreads when that software or file is shared with others. It can corrupt or delete data and often spreads through email attachments or infected downloads. Third one is worms. Simple version, a worm is a self-spreading virus that moves across networks without needing you to click anything. Tech explanation, worms exploit vulnerabilities in software or network protocols to spread autonomously from device to device, often over a network without human intervention. Coming on to the fourth one, Trojan. Simple version, it looks harmless, but secretly lets bad people into your computer. It's like a gift with a hidden trick, right? We all know what Trojan horse, right? Google for it. A Trojan horse often disguises itself as a legitimate software or file. Once activated, it can steal data, install additional malware, or give remote access to hackers. Moving on to the number 5, malvertising. Simple version, malvertising involves bad ads that can secretly harm your computer when clicked. Tech explanation, malvertising is when malicious code is embedded in online ads. When clicked, these ads redirect users to harmful websites and download malware without their knowledge. Your grandma should know that. Rat, remote access Trojan, that is at number 6. Simple version, a rat lets hacker control your computer remotely like a thief sneaking into your house when you are not around. Tech explanation, remote access Trojan or rats allow unauthorized users to take over a system remotely, often without the user noticing. Hackers can use rats to steal personal data, spy on activities, or manipulate files. Backdoor, coming to number 7. Simple version, a backdoor is a hidden entrance into your computer, giving hackers access without your permission. Tech explanation, backdoors are vulnerabilities or secret points of entry built into software or hardware by attackers, often used to bypass regular authentication methods to gain access to a system. Number 8, rootkit. A simple version. A rootkit hides inside your computer, allowing hackers to control it without you noticing it. Tech explanation. Rootkits are stealthy malware that operates at a low level of your system, hard to detect, often manipulating the kernel, which is the core, to avoid detection. They allow hackers to maintain privileged access. Damn. Spyware. Spyware secretly watches what you do on your computer like someone spying through your window. Spyware collects personal information such as browsing habits, login credentials, and sensitive data, often without users' knowledge, sending this information back to malicious actors. Keylogger, number 10. Simple version. A keylogger records everything you type like someone reading over your shoulder. Keyloggers are tools that track every keystroke on your keyboard. They're often used to capture sensitive data like passwords, credit card details, or personal messages. Personal messages. Pinky. Ransomware at number 11. Simple version. Ransomware locks up your files and asks for money to get them back, like a kidnapper asking for a ransom. Ransomware encrypts files on a victim's device, rendering them inaccessible. The attacker demands a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. It often is delivered through phishing or malicious downloads. This is very common, by the way, right? Fileless malware. Simple version. Fileless malware does not need files to infect your computer or device. It hides in memory, making it hard to detect. Tech explanation. Fileless malware runs directly from a computer's RAM, random access memory, Daft Punk, no, rather than from files stored on the disk. It often takes advantage of legitimate tools like PowerShell to execute malicious actions while leaving no traces. Adware. At number 13 is adware. Adware forces you to watch annoying ads, often slowing down your computer. Tech explanation. Adware bombards users with unwanted advertisements. While not always harmful, it can negatively affect user experience and may redirect you to malicious sites or track your browsing behavior for profit. All right. RAM scraper. That is at number 14. RAM scraper steals sensitive information like credit card details when you enter them. Tech explanation. RAM scrapers are used to capture data stored in a computer's RAM or device RAM, such as credit card numbers or login details, as users enter them into online forms. It's often used in point-of-sale system attacks. Number 15, DDoS attack. DDoS attack overwhelms a website with too much traffic, causing it to crash. Distributed denial of service attacks uses multiple computers to flood a target website with traffic, effectively making the website unavailable to legitimate users by overloading the server. You can replace the website by a system as well. It can be a personal system which is kind of open to other outdoor access, right? So it can be attacked by DDoS. Browser hijacking. Simple version. Browser hijacking changes the settings of your web browser, like someone secretly switching your homepage. Browser hijacking involves unauthorized changes to your web browser settings, such as altering your default homepage, search engine, or adding unwanted toolbars. It can also redirect you to malicious websites, which do a lot of things that we have discussed above, right? Uh, Next is at number 17, cryptojacking. Simple version, cryptojacking secretly uses your computer's power to mine cryptocurrency, making your computer slow. We need all the GPUs for those mining, right? So they kind of sit on your device and use the CPU and GPU and the processing power to do their own thing. Tech explanation, cryptojacking involves hijacking a computer's resources to mine cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin without the user's consent. It can significantly slow down performance and increase power usage. Rogue security software, which is at number 18. Simple version, rogue security software tricks you into paying for fake protection. Tech explanation, rogue security software pretends to be a legitimate antivirus program, but is actually a scam. It often pops up with fake threats and demands payment to remove non-existent issues. Phishing at number 19. Phishing is when someone pretends to be a trusted person or company to steal your sensitive information. Phishing involves sending fraudulent emails or messages that look like they come from a trusted source. The goal is to trick victim into revealing login credentials, financial details, or personal information. I made a detailed video about phishing. Do check it out on my channel. Hybrid malware. Simple version. Hybrid malware combines different threats like a virus and a Trojan to make it harder to stop. Tech explanation. Hybrid malware blends characteristics of multiple attack types, such as viruses, trojans, or ransomware. This makes it more difficult to detect and remove it since it can evolve and adapt. At number 21, we have brute force attack. Simple version, a brute force attack tries every possible password until it finds the right one. Tech explanation, in a brute force attack, hackers use automated tools to try every combination of characters until the correct password is found. This is particularly effective against weak or commonly used passwords, right? Self-evident, so they just try n number of possibilities until something hits, right? So it's like brute force. At number 22, we have Viper attacks. Simply, Vipers erase everything on your computer, destroying your files permanently. Damn. Viper malware erases data or corrupts the system's storage, making files unrecoverable. It is often used in attacks designed to cause damage and disrupt operations, particularly in corporate environments. Social engineering. Social engineering tricks you into giving away your personal information like a con artist pretending to be someone you trust. Tech explanation. Social engineering manipulates individuals into revealing confidential information. Attackers use psychological manipulation, exploiting human behavior rather than tech vulnerabilities. Zero-day attack. Zero-day attack exploits a flaw in software that no one knows about yet, making it especially dangerous. Zero-day attacks target vulnerabilities in software or hardware that are not yet discovered. or patched by the developer. They are particularly dangerous because there is no defense available at the time of the attack, right? It's evident a new software, new app, you just install a new update, and even the company or the developer does not know much about it at that time. And that is when it's most vulnerable, right? Attackers can use that time. And at number 25, man in the middle attack. A man in the middle attack is like someone secretly listening to your conversation, stealing information as it passes between you and other person. In man in the middle attack, hackers intercept and alter communication between two parties, often to steal sensitive data like login credentials, financial information, or personal messages. Encryption and secure connections can help prevent this, right? So it's like they make a fake Wi-Fi, and whatever you do over the Wi-Fi, they kind of capture that. So I think that's man in the middle attack. You can watch my other videos on my channel to for better explanation of all this. And yes, for a quick conclusion, these were the 25 things I wanted to list here. With so many digital threats lurking around, it's important to stay awake, aware, and take steps to protect your devices. By understanding these common types of attacks, you can better recognize potential dangers and take actions to keep your data and privacy safe. That's it, guys. And cutting it short, do not forget that this is designed to be shared with your grandmom, your mom, and their granddaughter and great granddaughters or children, whatever, gender neutral, gender specific. Bye.